The Baltimore Orioles were one of the Major League's best defensive teams last season, but that defense certainly did not show up last night when the O's played on the road against the Toronto Blue Jays in Game 1 of their 3-game series, with Toronto taking the win way too easily here, winning out 13-6. Here with me now is expert handicapper Dave Golokov to talk about his predictions for Game 2 going down tonight. Dave, we saw these two go head-to-head already just 10 days ago in the 3-game series at Baltimore. Now, in that series, the Blue Jays took the win in the series overall, but the Orioles grabbed up a 7-1 win over Toronto in Game 2. Do you think we could potentially see the same kind of thing here tonight in Game 2 of the second series of their season?
It's okay, I got you. A bit of a tongue twister, but
A little bit.
I think the Orioles will get the job done here. And it's, again, we're looking at the same pitching matchup as we saw when they squared off last time. Yesterday, Burley and Norris played out a game that looked exactly like the first one, basically. First one was 12-5. This one was 13-6. Bud Norris got pounded around. The Blue Jays gave Mark Burley a ton of run support, and they ended up winning. But in the follow-up game to that one last time, we saw Ubaldo Jimenez come in and shut down the Blue Jays and really pitch well. And I think we're going to see more of that in this spot. You've got the Jays, who their offense did come alive yesterday, but really other than that, they've been somewhat quiet of late. I mean, going into that game, Edwin Encarnacion wasn't doing much over his last 10. Jose Bautista had just 3 hits in his last 27 at-bats before performing a little bit better yesterday. He had a hit. He had a home run, 2-run shot, and Encarnacion also had a couple of home runs. So before that game, both of those guys had been struggling, and as had the Jays overall. They had lost 5 of 7. I think they kind of revert back to that. Jimenez, the first time he faced off with the Jays, he went 7 innings, no earned runs, just 1 hit. And he struck out 8 batters, so the Jays weren't even close with him. So I think that the pitching matchup is going to key a Orioles win in this spot.
Yeah, and Dave, it seems like the odds makers are having their doubts here as well. The money line isn't really a big favorite to Toronto here. It's set as low as -108 in the books, and Baltimore actually opened up at -101. So Dave, it sounds like, of course, you're leaning with the Orioles in this spot.
I would say so, yes. When you take a look at the pitching matchup, I think it's really the difference in this one. I think Jimenez is going to dominate. And don't forget the other side of it with Aaron Sanchez, who he's struggled to pitch this year so far. I mean, he's a guy who's trying to prove that he belongs in the majors. He has allowed 3 earned runs in each of his first 2 starts, 12 hits. The 3 earned runs you think is not bad, but he's only lasted 8.2 innings in the 2 starts. So he's been getting pulled early, essentially, and that's why it's only 3 earned runs. His whip is 1.96, so that means he's basically allowing 2 base runners for every inning pitched. So that looks like trouble to me. I know the Jays are at home, but they actually haven't played that well at home this season. I think Baltimore bounces back tonight with a win.
All right, once again, expert handicapper Dave Golokov taking the Baltimore Orioles to show us a little more effort here in Game 2 and take a win +105, and you can find that at the Greek. Certainly a bold prediction after the game we saw last night, so if you have a different opinion on the game or you have any questions or comments you want to make on the series, hit us up on Twitter at SBR Sports Pick. You can find us at Facebook at Sportsbook Review, or simply comment below this video. For the best MLB selections all season long, though, keep it right here with us at SBRPicks.com.